Biology Part 56. The recordings obtained show that with each normal breath, approximately 500 cubic centimeter of air called tidal volume enters the respiratory system. However, only 350 cubic centimeter of this is useful for gas, and is useful for gas exchange. The remaining 150 cubic centimeter being trapped in the dead space that is inside the various air passages leading to the alveoli. During deep breathing, an additional 2.5 liter of air called inspiratory reserve volume can be inhaled, while an extra 1.5 liter, the expiration reserve volume, can be expelled. This gives a total vital capacity of 4.5 liters, corresponding to the maximum volume of air which can be exchanged in a single breath. Provided the pleural sacs are intact, the lungs cannot be completely emptied, so that there is volume amounting to 1 liter. Even after death, 100 centimeter cubic of air called air remains inside the lungs and cannot be expelled. In fact, the issue with the pressure as well. It remains within the dead body, in fact. Microscopic structure and gas exchange. Well, the figure shows us the microscopic structure of a terminal bronchiole together with the associated alveoli. The bronchiotic, like the other air passages of the lungs, is lined with the ciliated cells and goblet cells producing mucus. The breathing of the cilia maintains a steady current of mucus so that dust particles and bacteria become trapped and are carried upward to the pharynx. Here the mucus is swallowed, and any bacteria are killed by acid and enzymes in the stomach. Smoke from a single cigarette prevents the cilia from breathing for several hours, making smokers particularly liable to chest infection. The surface of the alveoli are kept clean by scavenging phagocytic cells called macrophages. During ventilation, the air in the alveoli is only partly mixed with the fresh incoming air. However, because oxygen diffuses very rapidly from place to place in air, it continues to reach the alveoli, and its concentration next to the gas exchange surface remains approximately consistent. Oxygen dissolved in the most lining of the alveolus diffuses across the epithelium directly into the blood capillaries. The total surface area of the capillaries in each adult lung is estimated to be 60 square meter, and in diffusion distance only 2 to 3 um, less than half of the diameter of a red blood cell. Within the capillaries, oxygen is taken up by the hemoglobin inside the red cells and transported rapidly away. Interestingly, the blood pressure in the lung capillaries is kept very low. This is essential to prevent the blood plasma from leaking outwards and accumulating alveoli. The thin layer of moisture which is present contains numerous molecules of pulmonary surfactant and phospholipid protein substance, which prevents collapse of the alveoli by greatly reducing the surface tension. Oxygenated blood collected from the capillaries centers pulmonary veins and passes to the heart before being distributed at high pressure around the body. Deoxygenated blood returning from the tissues passes to the heart for a second time and is then pumped to the lungs via pulmonary arteries. This pattern of blood flow is characteristic of a double circulation as found in mammals and birds. Control of respiratory gases. The essential purpose of respiratory system is to provide oxygen for the process of aerobic aspiration taking place in the tissue cells, and at the same time to remove carbon dioxide.